Hello and welcome to this fourth video in the series of Cruckie Az on APB APB Reloaded walkthroughs. In the last video we had a look on the map, driving the car and choosing some great music for the radio. We went through different objects that could be climbed or kicked open, as well as how to manage your friends, groups and clan. In this video I will prepare you for mission play. I'll be going through the different districts, prestige notoriety, rating, threat level, etc. We will also have a look on the scoreboard and the system notifications. When you have logged in and chosen the character that you would like to play, you will be presented to this screen. Here you can choose which district you want to enter, but the districts are all different and allow different things. To handle all players, each district is split into multiple instances, as I'll show you in just a minute. You can either choose to let the system find a matching instance for you by choosing one right here, or you can go to the tab with the arrows up here to choose one by yourself. I'll explain all about that in just a moment. Firstly, I'll shortly explain a bit about each district. This is the financial district, a district filled with shops, tall buildings and parks. You might know this from the tutorial, as the tutorial district is an instance of this. Along with waterfront, financial is a mission district, which means that there will be contacts that you can pledge to unlock new cool stuff. Also, you can play missions to earn cash and standing. Financial is the biggest of all the districts, allowing for more places to explore or to vandalize your enemies and city property. The same rules applies to the waterfront district. The only difference between this and financial is that it's a whole other area and therefore looks different. Also, other contacts person can be found here. So to get to the highest tier of an organization, you must offer your services in both financial and waterfront. If you like the water, you should check out this place. Unfortunately, you can't go for a swim. There is a ship though that even contains a vehicle spawn. Each instance of financial and waterfront handles up to 100 simultaneously players. 50 spots reserved for each faction, allowing for lots of action. Bayland Shipping Yard and Beacon Skyscraper are Fight Club districts, which are small isolated areas of the waterfront and financial district respectively. In these districts you will engage in longer missions with more players on each team. The missions consist of death matches and territory control. As there are no contacts in these places, it's not possible to get up any rank, or to buy weapons or vehicles for that matter. On the other hand, this is great for players who maxed out their rating and need to unlock roles, as you'll be in constant war, allowing you to kill a lot of enemies in a short period of time. In the social district, you won't be able to battle with other than words or showing off your vehicle and other modifications. In this district, 2 contacts person for each faction will be presented, but the main feature of this district is modification and the marketplace. You'll be able to style your vehicle and character, as well as creating music, themes and symbols. At the marketplace you'll be able to buy stuff that other people sell, or you can sell your own thing. Beware of the tagging though. This will all be explained in a later video, so I won't go into details right now. Going to the instance tab, those arrows, you'll see a list of available instances. The color to the left is the average threat level of the players on that particular instance. As default, the show recommended only square is checked, allowing you to only see instances of your own threat level. If you attempt to join a server with a lower average than your current, you'll get a warning that you will get penalized by lower rewards depending on the difference. The reducements are 25%, 50% and 90%. It's worth to mention that there might not be a gold server, but your threat level is gold. The way to get around this is going back to the Choose Your Districts tab and choose the district you'd like to join. The system will find an appropriate instance for you and won't lower your rewards. The numbers to the right is the amount of criminals and enforcers on the instance. The red icon here means that there are no free spots for your current faction on this particular instance. On the top you can sort the server list. Say I want to find a waterfront instance with many enforcers, I'll just choose the waterfront from this drop down menu, and I'll then sort the number of enforcers and pick the best one available, which is this one. A fun thing is that sometimes you will see instances which has an overwhelming amount of criminals compared to enforcers. The criminals often join instances with a low amount of enforcers to commit crimes with low risk of getting witnessed and caught. So that was a little walkthrough on picking a district instance. Now when it comes to rewards from missions and committing crimes, prestige for enforcers or notoriety for criminals play an important role. In the upper left corner are 5 stars and a little progress bar. The star symbolizes your current prestige or notoriety level, while the progress bar is your indicator of how far you are from leveling it up. As you level up, this multiplier will increase. The multiplier is how many times the reward you'll get, so say it's 1.5 and you earn $100 during a mission, you will at the end receive 150. The icon you see reflects your prestige or notoriety, being animated once you hit level 5. A low prestige or notoriety will result in less opposition but decreases rewards, while a higher level will increase the opposition and rewarding. There are different ways to increase or decrease your prestige and notoriety. In short, everything that makes the prestige drop makes the notoriety rise. The only thing that's in common is that both factions will gain by attending missions and killing players from the other faction. As a criminal, you will start out with a notoriety level of 0, and it will rise by committing crimes like killing pedestrians, stealing vehicles, mugging and destroying city property. As a criminal's notoriety increases, more serious crimes should be performed to level it up. When a criminal reaches the level of 4, it won't be enough ramming pedestrians or running over hydrants, but instead missions delivering vehicles, mugging pedestrians and ram raiding shops is what is needed. It's kinda strange that it's more badass to mug a pedestrian than to kill him. Well anyway, once a criminal hits level 5 notoriety, a bounty will be placed on that player, allowing him or her to kill every player on the district, but other players will also be able to hunt down the criminal for reward. Both criminals and enforcers will be notified, and the level 5 will be shown on the map. When killed while having level 5 notoriety, it will drop to 4. When going to the money laundry, as explained in a later video, the notoriety will reset to 0. A criminal must continue to do crimes to keep up the notoriety, as it will progressively decrease towards level 0. If a criminal gets a higher level than he or she feels comfortable with, any contact will decrease it for a small fee. As an enforcer, you will gain prestige by maintaining law and order, by arresting or killing criminals and delivering stolen vehicles and goods. You will start out with a level of 2.5. Stealing cars, destroying city property and killing pedestrians will lower the prestige. At level 5, a contract will be put on the player, allowing every criminal to hunt him down. The enforcer will also be able to kill or arrest any criminal on the same instance. Opposed to the criminals, other enforcers will be friends and will get penalized for killing the level 5 prestige enforcer. An enforcer's prestige will progressively align towards level 2.5. If an enforcer gets a prestige lower than 2, any contact may be bribed to increase it. No more than level 2 though. Several places you will come across a R and then some number. If you click another player's name, it's that player's rank you will see, and all other places is yours. The number is the total levels you have across all contacts, going from 0 when you just created your character till 195, which is the number of all levels from all the contacts put together. The icon shown is just a symbol for this number and will change every 10 rank. The color of your icon determines your threat level, going from green, which is the lowest, to gold, the highest. Notice when the first character on an account is created, a T will be shown as threat level. This means that the character is in training and that the system tries to figure out his or her real threat level before showing it in game. The threat level is used by the matchmaking system to put together teams to fight each other. One player that is gold can therefore be matched against multiple players with lower threat levels. Your threat will decrease or increase depending on the amount of missions that you win or lose. When in a mission, you can press the tab key to open up a window with the current statistics. The same can be done after ended mission to have a look at the scores of the just finished mission. Most interesting statistics wise is it after end missions. You'll be able to see a list of players on each team. The kills are the number of last hits on an opponent, where assists are the number of opponents damaged where another player had that kill. Notice that if multiple players damages the same player before a kill, only the last one will receive an assist. Targets show how many objectives that the player completed during the missions, while the medal shows small achievements. Cash and standing is the amount received after the multiplier has been added. The yellow amounts are the bonuses received for being a premium user. The little icon shown to the left of this awesome dude is the most valuable player icon, which is given to the player who performed best during a mission. This is based on kills, assists, arrests, and targets. I'm not really sure if medals are taken into considerations here. The lower part of the window is most interesting during a mission and can be worth checking once in a while, most conveniently while dead or driving long distances as a passenger of a vehicle. Here the selected player threat level and rank is shown along with the player icon and clan. Also you'll be able to see which character modification and weapon is selected on the player, as well as the weapon modifications. Especially the weapon is important during a mission, as you will be able to choose weapons or strategies to counter these. For example, if you notice an opponent switching to a sniper rifle, it might be a good idea to take cover when you see that person, or to get close to him by using a vehicle, as snipers don't do much damage to these. When moving around San Pedro, you may receive different system messages depending on whether you are participating in a mission or not. They will appear in the upper left corner, right to your current contact person. Looking out for these may be useful. For example, if you're a team leader of your faction in a mission and a player leaves your team, you may not notice this immediately, but if the system feels that the new teams are all unbalanced, a notification will be shown asking whether you want to call in backup. Pressing the N key will ignore the request, while Y will accept it. When receiving invites to groups and clans, a message will be shown to ask for your confirmation. When not engaging in mission, you may with given intervals be asked whether you are ready or not, in case you just forgot to let the system know. If you are a group leader or just soloing, you will, after each mission, be asked if you want to mix your group with the ones you just played with, unless you were the only player of your faction in that mission. If you say yes to this and the other players did the same, your groups will be mixed. Well, that's all for now. In the next video we will go through the different mission objectives. So take care, and remember, don't get arrested, it sucks.